What's up, everybody? Garrett back here, and something special came in the mail today. Something that I've been waiting for a couple months, and that is the brand new 4K box set for Psycho. Now, Psycho is one of those franchises that, in my opinion, kind of gets overlooked. Everybody knows the first Psycho, but you know what? All the other ones are great too. Number 2, 3, and 4, in my opinion, are all great movies. And I think as a whole, this franchise is a real strong one, and it's so cool to see that they finally got a release where they're all included in one big box set. As far as I know, at least in the US, I don't think there's ever been a set that's had all 4 of them in there, including part 1. To me, it just always feels like it's never included, but I could be wrong. But when they announced this set, I was so psyched because Arrow Video does such a great job on all their releases. And again, like I said, to have these all housed together and I can stick it on the shelf as one big unit, that's what I like, and it's something I knew I needed to get. So I just got this in the mail today. Let's unbox this thing, unwrap it, show you what's inside, show you what you're getting. I haven't had a chance to look at any of these yet, but I know for a fact these are probably going to look incredible because even the Blu-rays I thought looked pretty decent. So to get these upgraded in 4K, and I cannot wait to rewatch these things around the Halloween season. All right, so I just unwrapped this thing, and this set is doing something a little bit different that Arrow hasn't really done as far as I know, and that's adding this little clear slipcover over the top. Now, not only is it a little bit of a clear slipcover, and it's got the logos and stuff like that, and it's got the back, very, very cool, but what I like about it is it's a pretty protective layer here. So it kind of gives it a nice gloss, a nice shine. It looks very important. Like, I buy some of these things to put over a lot of my box sets because it just makes it look really important. It protects them, and I just really like how this looks. So again, this slides right off. You've got the logos there in the front, Psycho 1, 2, 3, and 4. You've got that little 18 here. I hate this thing, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. In the back, it tells you everything you're getting here. Again, let me just take a look at what you're getting. It seems like everything's in 4K. And it seems like there's a lot of features on here. So I don't know if these features are all ported over from the Screen Factory release. I mean, I can check really quick. I've got part 2 here. Let me see. It actually doesn't really have many features on here as far as I can see by on the back. Do I remember if there's more in here? I don't. But this was a collector's edition, and I don't see all these features on here, or at least the ones that it looks like this one has here. Same thing with part 3. I mean, you got some commentaries and stuff, but not a lot of what this shows. This shows a lot of different stuff. Interviews. This just seems like it's got way more in there. Same with part 4 as well. I don't see a lot in here. So again, this seems to have more features than we've ever gotten for these films. As far as part 1, it's had so many additions. I don't know if these features are all ported over or there's anything new. It doesn't really say, but again, having Psycho all in one box set is, like I said on a stream the other day, this is one of the most anticipated physical media releases of the year for me. I just love box sets, and to have all the Psychos together is huge. Now, take a look. You've got the silhouette of Norman, or the mother. And what's cool about this is it kind of almost gives it a little bit of a blurry look. It almost seems like she's behind a shower curtain. And that's what's pretty cool about the way this is. It's almost got a little bit of effect here where it kind of looks like a shower curtain. And I'm not sure if people really knew that's what they were going for here. So very, very cool design on that. So again, just a kind of a plain design. Once you take that off, it says Psycho Collection on the side here. It's got all 4 coming down. And then everything is housed in its individual case, which I really like that too. So if you look at the back, you've got a picture of the house, which is awesome. And again, to have these all in the individual cases is huge. Like, there's no digibook or anything like that, digipack or fold outs. It's all individual, which is really, really awesome. So let me pop these out here. Okay, so let's take a look. You've got part 1, really cool, new design on part 1 here. That's interesting. So you've got the house and a little face there, as you can see. I like the red. Very, very cool. It says Psycho on the spine. It's got all the features in the back. Inside, you do get the 4K disc. It doesn't seem like there's a Blu-ray in here. So again, if you're not 4K compatible, it doesn't seem like this has a Blu-ray in here. So you're just getting that 4K. It comes with some art cards here for the movie. So you get a couple art cards. I can show you those now. Boom. And Norman, and then again on the back, it's got that logo. Very cool. And then you've got a fold out poster. Awesome. Awesome. So you got the new image here. And then you've got that classic Psycho poster on the back. So that's pretty cool, especially if you're really into the original poster. That's a cool little perk that you're getting there. So this is part one. Let me see if there is alternate art on here. Ooh, there is alternate art. Let me check it out. Cool. So you do get this. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to switch this art. And the reason I'm going to do it is because, as of right now, and I haven't looked at the other ones, to have a black spine is going to match the other spines in this set. So this one had a red spine. It kind of stood out, which is cool. But now we've got that black spine with the Psycho. It's got the original artwork on there. So I'll put this down here first. We're going to get to number 2. So number 2 has got some the kind of a new artwork as well. You've got the back. It's got the features on here. Again, same thing. You just got that one disc. And it seems like this is coming with, wow, so you're getting the poster. Oh, this thing is loaded, man. So you got the poster for that new artwork, the new commission. And then the back is this. And I love this image. I love that image. So again, you got that, and you got this newly commissioned artwork. Now, I am going to try to, I'm probably going to swap this too. Now, I hope the spine is black. But before we get into that, I will show you these. So again, you get these cards. You get Norman. It's interesting now, everything's in color. Perfect, she's great. And in my opinion, Psycho 2 is one of my favorite sequels. And I did a show probably a year or so ago, like best sequels, and Psycho 2 was on our list. I did it with the boys from Dead Pit, and we all agreed that Psycho 2 is one of the best sequels ever made. It's just really, really great, and it almost is like way better than it should have ever been. Now, if you notice, this says in the back, cannot be sold separately, so interesting. I don't know if that means, obviously, you can't sell these individually, like back to places, or are these not going to come out individually, and this is the only way to get these. So again, this is coming from the UK. You can get these, I believe I got mine at Diabolic DVD. But again, it's region free, so that's good. If you're not running a region B player, you can go region free because it's 4K. And look at that. That is such an iconic image. So I'm happy that this, again, you got the black spine on that. Psycho 3. This is actually pretty cool commissioned art here. Very cool. You got the spine, you got the back. Flip it in, boom, you get that single disc. This you're getting cards as well. Again, Psycho 3 is another one. Get that artwork there. That is just really, really, really good. Really good. And it's so funny because, you know, it kind of just tells a great story. It continues kind of off the original one, so it really feels like it belongs, right? So some of these that come out like way later, when it comes to movies that they don't do sequels for a long time, they almost are never equal or as good as the original. I feel like these really, really make it all kind of work in one big story, and I like that. So I'm going to flip this artwork again, just get that nice poster art there with Anthony Perkins on it. You got Norman on the front holding the keys. Very, very cool. Awesome, awesome movie part 3. And part 4 is the one people kind of sleep on, but I like this one. It's like the prequel, the beginning. Psycho 4, that's a pretty cool image too. Now this one, wow, interesting. You get the original art, so I'm going to put that on. Interesting here. Let me see what this says. So you get the Ultra HD 4K, but we've got a second disc here. Huh. Is this the TV cut? This looks like it says TV aspect ratio, Psycho 4 in 4K. So let me see what this says here. This says brand new 4K restoration by Arrow, original camera negative, Director's aspect ratio and aspect ratio version of TV premiere. Now, that is awesome. Let me see if this Scream Factory one had anything like that. No. Okay, so I don't know what the difference is here. Is it just a ratio thing? Is there different scenes? If it's a television cut with some different footage, I'm amped for this. And to be honest, I saw this for the first time on TV as a kid, and I had taped it and watched it over and over again. So maybe there is something that I don't know about here. This is cool that this has 2 discs. Very, very cool. It's got a lot of features on here too. Man, I'm excited to watch this one too. I'm really, really excited. You got Olivia Hussey in here as well. You got Henry Thomas in here. So this is really, really cool, guys. And with that, you get a book. Now, again, soft cover book, but it's big. Look at all that. Talking all about the history of Psycho and the franchise. I mean, this thing is like about 118 pages long. So again, there's a lot of stuff in here that can be read, which I really, really dig. Now, what I don't know about is that Psycho had like a documentary that came out a couple years ago. I'm not sure if that's in here at all. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I do have it on DVD already, but I don't know. Is it called Psycho Legacy, I think? I don't know if that's in here. I don't see it. But again, there's so much written back here that, I mean, it could very well be on there. So, okay, so what it says here is Psycho 4 TV aspect ratio HD limited edition exclusive 4K. So I don't know if that means that you can only get that version in this set and these might be sold separately later. I don't know, but it's just, again, I'm really kind of mind blown by that, especially because I don't know much about it. I'm very, very interested in that. But I don't see that Psycho, I think it's Legacy, I believe it's called, but I don't see that in here at all. And I also don't see, I know they did like a Bates Motel show, not the recent one, but an old one that sometimes they'll throw in on like a disc or whatever, but I don't see that either, but which is fine. I think what we got here is freaking fantastic. And I'm assuming these are going to look great. Boom, Psycho, Psycho 2, Psycho 3, Psycho 4. Look at that. I'm telling you right now, and I haven't even watched this yet, this might be like one of my favorite releases of the year. Like I said, just to have these all together, finally, in one big box set, you've got, look at that, how cool that looks lined up now. Very, very cool. The yellow and the red, the black spines. Very awesome. Very, very awesome. And then you've got the slip that goes right over it, that nice clear slip. So, I mean, I have to still check it out. And I will do that. This is going to be something I'm going to watch probably between now and the first week of October. I'm going to bang these out because it's been probably since these came out that I watched these. So it's been a couple of years, but the Psycho franchise is something that I watched a lot as a kid. Psycho was one of those franchises that I absolutely loved. I think they did like a marathon on TV once, and I just recorded all of them. And it was a tape that I just constantly went back to all the time. Very, very well done. Arrow, I applaud you at such a cool set here. Like I said, you can get this. I do not think it's sold out, but again, I could be wrong. I pre-ordered this as soon as I heard this thing was going to be available. So Diabolic DVDs where I got it. Check somewhere like Orbit. Check the Arrow store, the Arrow UK store. Check it out. They might be able to ship it to you. So guys, this is the brand new Arrow 4K box set of Psycho. Now, let me know down below, are you getting this set? Did you know this set existed? Have you got yours yet? Let me know your thoughts on the Psycho franchise. Do you think it's an underrated franchise like I do? Because, man, I think people are going to go nuts if they haven't watched this franchise in a long time and get this and rewatch it for the first time. I think people are going to really fall in love with this franchise if they aren't already. So again, feel free to follow me on all social media at Born to Be Rad. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you're not, because I got a lot of stuff coming, guys. I go live, I interact with you guys. I got more reviews coming, and go check my back catalog because I've pumped out a lot of videos lately going through reviews on new releases. And with the Halloween season coming, I have a lot more to come. Now, thanks for checking this out. This is Garrett at Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay